Hello DJTMNT, today I have a new review for a NECA figure, Super Turtle and Domoids. So, this is another figure from the Mirage comics. So here he is here. Yeah. I'm interested to see what those are. Those look interesting. Then we have some poses on the back so you can see what it's gonna look like out of the box. It's looking nice, I'm interested. I don't know who, it might be Raph, I don't know, but we'll see. So yeah, let's get ready to open him up. Okay, so I opened them up, and here's all the stuff you get. So you get a lot of accessories, which is nice. You get 6 different hands, the 2 hands that are on them already, and then these ones. You get a different head sculpt, which the Hunter Leo came with only 1 head sculpt, so happy this one comes with more than these things, whatever they are, the Dumbotoids. It's pretty nice, we'll look at them. And then this background, I think, is the same one as the one I had from the Hunter Leo figure. I'm pretty sure they're the same. So when I'm done with them, I'll just put them over here for my Sula so it can look nice. But you get a spike ball, which is nice. Love the paint on it. An axe. I finally got an axe because of the Battle Arena Raph in the show has an axe, but he didn't come with one. So I could even customize and give him an axe like this. That looks so much better because he has an axe. I love it. This thing, which the spikes are great on this one. I love it. Whatever this is, pretty cool. And we have a weight here. It's very similar to, it looks very similar to the ones that High School Raphael has, so you can compare these. It is bigger, but I love all the small details, but these collector figures do a great job at that. Even on the back, you have that little line there. You have a grabbing hand. Yeah, so you get 2 grabbing hands, 2 closed fist hands, and then these are cool, like the pointing, like, kind of open hands, which are nice. And then this other head sculpt is like the more angry one, and this. So they have posability around here. They're very similar to these, to the Mutant Tots. We have a comparison on them. They're pretty similar in size. Because of how small they are, they don't have much articulation, but this is a pretty normal one. All good. And then you get one that's battle damage. So you get this one. See, it's broken up there, it has all sorts of scratches. Again, the paint is amazing, it looks like it just came out of the comic. I love it. I like how they look, and I think the weapons are for them, so you can put the little, dude, as I'm messing with the accessories, this hurts. They're actually, I love that. Because Playmates doesn't really, like, I'll compare it. I have an accessory that's very similar. Like the spike ball we get for Playmates, and then the one we get from NECA. You can just tell. It can go in their arms, which is nice. It's also pretty nice. The sketch lines really help them look amazing. I love it. And then we get to our man, Super Turtle. I'm pretty sure he came with a cape, but I never saw it. Got head movement. The arm. These don't come off. Okay, so it's stiff, but yeah, articulation. You get 2 points here. You get one right here, and then one right here up top. You get this articulation here. It's hard because it's a new figure, but also the articulation here. It's hard to move, but articulation there as well. And then the leg, you know, you get the ankle articulation, knee articulation, waist articulation. You get a good amount. It's hard to do though, that's why it's not easy. Okay, so I looked around for it, and you can see in the images he has a cape. Alright, and for even more fact, he has the cape in the promo images. And while I was looking for details about the figure, he had the cape in package. So I even looked back at some of the videos and pictures I took, and he does not come with a cape. Cape is missing here. I don't really care, but it would have been cool to have like a cloth cape like this. So just be aware if you do get this figure, if you find it, just make sure it has the cape. Because in the packaging even, you see it has a hole for the cape to go through. And there is no cape. It's supposed to be red. Let me know if you want a review on this guy, Dark Leo. If you want, I'll review him. But you can get him in, which is nice. Okay, so remember I told y'all about this figure and this arm kept coming out? I'm not gonna take it out because it's doing well right now. It's staying in its socket, but it's doing pretty well. I was messing around with this one a little bit and the arm came out. And it specifically is the left arm. I don't know what it is. I don't know what specifically about this joint NECA doesn't do right, but it's always this specific arm. So blades are around, let's measure them now. So this one, I'm guessing is maybe around 2 or 3 inches. So around 2 or 3-ish inches. It's around 6 inches. So here's one of the poses. You see one of the Domoids fighting Super Turtle. And up here you have another one. So here's another one, so you can see like the Domoid kind of getting battle damage. The axis, I don't know, you got the spike ball, then you have Super Turtle kind of just beating the hell out of one of them. These are pretty nice, I love these. Here's another one you can see. I used the bench press from the Sewer layer for this so you can see. Because he already comes for weights, so I was like, I'll give him the other weights from the Sewer layer and to see high school half his weights, so it's pretty nice one I did. And here's another one, so I kind of tried to get him to step on this one, and he kind of caught this one. Our lifting weight is also pretty nice to see. It's probably my favorite one, I love it. So here's another one, so I used the stand for this one. See one of the Domoids coming, and he again, just to kind of, if your arms, and also something, these hands are hard to put in, because when I put them in and I put an accessory in, or if I take the hands out, take the accessory out of the hands, the hand always comes out of the arm, so these two always come out, so be careful. At least with this figure, and sometimes this one, so I'd be careful, but you can see this one, he's kind of holding on to this Domoid, and it is. And here's one more, so I decided I'd use the Sewer for one of the pictures, so we have Super Turtle holding on to one of the Domoids, and then we have another figure trying to get him, so, and you have also this guy at the bottom. I find it cool, because again, because of the top being open, it took me a little bit, but I was able to kind of put the axe inside of it, so that's cool. Looks nice. Yep, and that was a review of Super Turtle and the Domoids, man. My favorite part is these guys because they're adorable, and these weapons are amazing. These, the battle damage with the actual broken head, the scratch marks, even on the back, which is nice. Even the illustration on the legs and arms. The shell is nice. I wish it came with the cape. It has a tail, so it's cool. The shell is so good. The paint, like the sculpted like lines on it, the little brush strokes on it, like, man, I love how they look. You even have the turtle toss the little weapons. Oh my. You could if you want to, which is adorable. Also, so you can see the scale. I think this is a little bit taller, but they're around the same size, which is nice. With the weapons, they are a little small, but this is like my first axe, because I've spent like, so I'm gonna tell you a story. So there are two variants of Genghis Fog. There was a dark green one, and there was a light green one. And if you look at the image, he's dark green, so I wanted to get that variant. And then the light variant looked like this. It was just the movie version, so I saw the light version, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna wait. Until wave 2, which was Genghis, Mondo, Scumbag, Wingnut, that wave. Because the mix and match figures were coming out, so that wave kind of stopped getting shipped as much, so I didn't really find it. And eventually, I just couldn't find it anymore. The figure, it was gone. I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, now I'm not gonna have a Genghis figure until wave 2 came out, the mix and match, and I got him. So I never got the Genghis Frog that came with the original axe. I did make a custom one, which I think is in my short film on the channel, the stop motion one. So if you want to see what it looks like, you can go there. And then with Battle Arena Wrath, his weapons are inaccurate because they're not actually, they don't have axes. It was just these two. They're still nice. I love the shield, but you can also customize with these. So you can even do the collector's accessories you could do with these figures, or you can get these figures accessories and use them for the NECA figures. So it's nice. I do think they have better accessories over the plant-based figures. Around the same size. It's pretty cool. But that is the review of Super Turtle and the Domoids, or Domoids. So, what do you guys think? I'm pretty sure it's like $34, $40 at most. So Target, Walmart, so you can go look there for it if you want. Like anywhere you can really find collector figures. I might get more NECA figures. I might. Last Ronin, 2012 Turtles, and 2012 Shredder would probably be the ones I'd get, but we'll see. Until next time, see you later. Bye.